Ladies and gentlemen, it is here, the cage match tonight on SWE Fury. It is going to be Moonshine Mantell, Max Castellanos. They are finally squaring off in the steel cage. This ominous reminder behind us, Kevin Sullivan.
The horrible thing for me is these are two of the most talented young guys in the history of the wrestling business meeting in a steel cage. It's going to be carnage, it's going to be blood, it's going to be guts, and one of them is going to come out of here hurt but a winner. The guy left in the ring, I'm not so sure where he goes from there.
No telling, but that's our main event tonight. And let's take a look now and go back in time just a little bit to see how we came to this point.
Castellanos was making his entrance. Oh, wait a minute. They're going outside.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't think these guys care. He just gave him a hip toss onto the dirt out there. Hey, he just smashed him between the door and that brick building.
No. Castellanos has a steel chair lining up. Ryan Moonshine Mantell.
Max Castellanos, I've seen photos of the injuries that Moonshine Mantell sustained, caused by you. That fight went all over the place in San Antonio. How are you after that?
I feel great. I look great. Here's the thing, Moonshine, where is he at? He's probably in the hospital, huh? With the neck brace, trying to get some sympathy from everybody. Max Castellanos is the next biggest thing in SWE Fury. And once I'm done with Moonshine Mantell, I'm going to the top.
How am I feeling right now? How am I feeling after Max Castellanos tried to take my head off and end my career? You know the thing, you might not know this. I know the people out there, they don't know this. When Max was getting started, I was there to help him along the way. I was the guy holding his hand along the way, helping him train, getting him bookings, riding up and down the road, showing him a better way and teaching him along the way. So you sit here and you ask me, how do I feel when the guy who I mentored the last few years tried to end my career? I'd say I'm a little pissed off.
What the hell was that? Did you hear that? What the hell?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What
Hold on.
where
Hold
did
on,
they
get
do
over
it?
here and look at
Wait a
this.
minute.
We need cameras over here. There's something going on. I just heard something like blow up behind us out here, behind the announce table. And it's Moonshine Mantell and Max Castellanos. Well, he's got the monitor.
He's got the monitor.
Tony is trying to save him from using them. Oh, God.
He hit him with the monitor.
This is out of control here right now.
Teddy, step in, stop this.
Something.
Stop.
Don't put
Where's the officials? We gotta stop this.
Don't put Teddy Long in the middle of this.
Hey, I'll put Teddy in the middle because this is going way too far.
Don't put him in the... No, good grief.
Oh, God.
He just broke a friggin' TV over his back.
Don't do this. Do not do this. Castellanos has his head precariously in that chair. What is he going to do here? Please don't do this.
Off with his head.
Please, he's... Whoa. Wait a minute, Mantell coming from underneath.
Hey, I hate to say it, but throw it at him.
What does he have here?
What does he have? A glass? Is that a glass?
Wasn't there?
Wait, what is this? That's a bottle of bleach.
That's clean.
He's spraying his eyes. He's spraying the bleach in his eyes.
Do we not have anybody who can stop this thing? What is that? Do you see that?
Castellanos got that lighter fluid. What is he doing with it?
Oh, no.
Hey, no.
No,
Trying to light a lighter.
He's got a lighter. It's lit. Oh,
Security is in. Okay. Mantell is now up on the ring apron. Look out! Massive dive. Well, there you go. That's how we got here, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight at our main event, we've blocked out a huge block of time for the end of this show to see that finally take place, the steel cage here tonight in SWE Fury. But to start things off, Charlie Haas is making his way to the ring with that real world title. We better get over to the commentary booth because we're getting things underway right now.
And you know, with Charlie, anything is possible.
Making his way to the ring from Edmond, Oklahoma, he is the reigning and defending SWE Real champion, this is Charlie Haas!
And there's the man that carries the belt. Will he walk out of here tonight with that championship gold? Charlie Haas, he's the real World Heavyweight Champion. Charlie signed the rip up. Well, there you go. Fans knew it was going to happen anyway. Might as well tell what was going to happen on the sign itself. Look at that guy. He's ready to go. I think he got nachos splashed on him last time. Brought a poncho to the show. Pretty clever. Haas was not amused. Charlie Haas, SWE Fury Heavyweight Champion. Going to be put to the test tonight by one Hernandez. And I don't know if you can tell as it lurks in the shadows in the background here at Eddie Dean's ranch, but that steel cage is standing by, ready to be assembled around the ring as our main event tonight is Ryan Mantell in the cage with Max Castellanos. What a match that's going to be. Our first cage match here in SWE Fury. Will this finally be the end of the madness between Mantell and Castellanos? I sure hope so.
I think we all do.
And here we have the two tying up. Charlie Haas floating over now and rolling Hernandez over close to the rope there. Not a good idea. That rope's ready, and Hernandez uses it to break the hold.
The referee did a very good job there, separating them.
Charlie Haas getting in the face of Hernandez. Definitely got a few pounds on Haas. A lot of muscle. A lot of experience, too. The crowd not showing any love at all for Charlie Haas. Of course, he doesn't actually invite it when he comes out here. Noted last week that Charlie Haas seems to have returned to his amateur roots with his ring attire, coming out in a traditional wrestling singlet as might be worn in a, whoa, wait a minute. Hernandez unfazed by that. He's behind Haas, and there he is with a forearm shot. Two of them now. Hernandez ready to go. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, using that shirt to toss Haas across the ring.
What a good way to break the momentum, though. Charlie's a smart guy.
Haas out there, he's got a hold of those ring steps now. What's he doing? Trying to pull those apart, got frustrated with them. Hernandez, here he comes, nope.
Thought better of it.
No sense in throwing yourself out there when Haas is alert and able to potentially move out of the way. And, of course, maybe potentially Hernandez thinking of the fans that were right behind Haas there as he comes in and tries to hit him with a couple of forearm shots, but he comes in with a little bit of help from Hernandez. Irish whip now and trips him. As he whips him, he trips him into that middle turnbuckle. Hernandez reeling from that one. Haas staying on him.
Again, getting the big guy down.
Stomping on him now. And sitting, but using the rope to pull a little extra weight into the jaw of Hernandez.
Charlie makes up for any lack of size with the intensity.
You know, there's a little bit of the air seems a little thick here tonight. This crowd is in nervous anticipation of what's going to happen later on. With that steel cage is around the ring here. In this SWE Fury ring at Eddie Dean's Ranch. The final event to ever be held here, taking place tonight. That cage match will be the final event ever here. It may be the final match for the two competitors.
That's what I was going to say, Bob. It may be the final match for either one or both of them.
Haas now, forearm shots. Working Hernandez on the ropes. Hernandez coming back, forearms of his own. Off the ropes, back elbow from Charlie Haas. Haas back to those stumps again. You know, in the history of cage matches, I mean, I know that there have been cage matches all down through wrestling history, but the violence that's been seen leading up to this cage match almost eclipses anything that could even happen in the cage. But every time you think you've seen the most violent thing out of Mantell and Castellanos, they turn it up a notch. And wow, did you see that?
Yes.
Hernandez flying over the top rope, shoulder first into the head of Haas. Ready to go, shoulder tackle there, and the clothesline. Hernandez getting this crowd behind him solid. Wow, splashing into the corner on Haas there. That's a big man to come. Oh!
Wow. That had to take a lot out of Charlie right there.
Might have cracked a few ribs on the way down there, Charlie Haas. Hernandez gets him up. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Oh, good grief. Dropping down, and Haas is back. Drilling into the shoulder of Hernandez, and that was a count of only two, but do you realize how close we were to having a new champion?
Again, that was very, very close. I'd hate to be the referee in that position.
Hernandez, a veteran of the ring, in here tonight, taking on the...
bad move.
Oh, no. Haas is going for it.
Yep.
He's locking it in. Oh, no. He's close to the ropes. Can Hernandez reach the ropes? That move is devastating. If he doesn't submit, he does. He submits.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by submission and still SWE Real World Champion, Charlie Haas!
You just don't want to get caught up in that hold, that submission maneuver. I tried to ask him, what do you call that thing? And he just slammed the door in my face. It doesn't have a name, apparently, but Charlie Haas continues to use it to mold through the talent here in SWE Fury, and there he is, still your real heavyweight champion.
Well, I'm going to give it a name, the Haas Lock.
The Haas Lock. We can go with that, since he didn't tell us anything. There he is, your champion, Charlie Haas. Cage match. As this night rolls along, we're getting closer and closer to it. SWE Fury returns right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on SWE Fury. Kevin Sullivan, Bob Malden here with you, and I don't know why, but we're focused now on that door that a week ago Boogeyman left and took Zula through, and here he comes now emerging from it again. The Boogeyman is going to join us here in SWE Fury. What is he doing here? Oh, look at the worms. Always hanging out of his mouth, Kevin Sullivan.
What is he looking for?
Wait a minute, look under him. Look! Emerging from underneath Boogeyman. Is that Zula?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow, look at her. He's just as deranged as he is now.
They're made in heaven.
Boogeyman and Zula seem to have made themselves right at home there. But they know that this place is going to be torn down in a week. What is she doing? Zula is taking one of the saddles. What has he done to her? If you'll remember, Boogeyman pulled her into that. What a strange couple they are now. Here they are making their way to the ring as she's riding Boogeyman. Saddle and all.
What is going on here? Looks like a party at your house on the weekends.
They'd have called the cops in my house. This is unbelievable. I've seen a lot of strange things from Boogeyman in the years that he's been in professional wrestling, but this is by far the strangest. He's taken a mate, Kevin Sullivan.
He certainly has.
Zula is here with Kevin, with Boogeyman, and it looks like they're a pair now.
He's got his worms.
What's he doing? Usually he reserves those for the opponents that he beats. So, I think a section of our crowd is wearing worms now. Zula, beautiful and strange as she may be, she's now with Boogeyman and seems very much in a trance and very much under the spell, whatever it may be, of the Boogeyman. What is he throwing now? This entrance to the ring, a little mesmerizing to watch here. As they slowly make their way down the ramp. I don't really know how else to describe this. So I think I'm going to stop trying. Much to the relief of our audience.
Are they gonna fight?
I don't think so. This looks like a different ritual. We have to cut this out of the show and put it on HBO late at night. No, wait a minute. He's got a worm in his hand.
No, don't.
What is she doing?
No.
Oh, no.
No, it's not gonna happen.
No.
No.
Oh, God. She's just as sick as he is.
Oh, God.
Good grief. Look at her.
You got
Zula.
the fever.
Oh, good grief. Boogeyman's got her. She's totally under his spell. Wait, what? Oh, good grief. It's Midnight Special. What is he doing here?
What's he doing?
Well, he's putting a stop to whatever this strangeness is we've been watching here. And he's doing the worm. You better watch it. Boogeyman will eat you. Oh, wait a minute. Midnight Special. Choke slam. He's gone. And now he's asking for worms. This would not be the first time that Midnight Special has had to eat. Look, and he's got a big old handful of them right there. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's going to let Zula do the honors. I wasn't too keen on the presence of worms in the ring until Midnight Special showed up. Now I'm okay with it.
Oh, God.
Good grief. Call the clean-in crew. Boogeyman's been here. And Zula, his new partner in crime.
Demolition at Dane's continues here on SWE Fury just around the corner. Jackson Crimson making their in-ring return here to SWE Fury, and still tonight, that cage match. Max Castellanos, Ryan Mantell, they're going to tear down the building before it's ready to be tore down here in downtown Dallas at Eddie Dean's. Demolition at Dean's continues. SWE Fury is back with that match and many others right after this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on SWE Fury. Brittany Nicole.
I'm sorry.
Well, we were going to have Brittany Nicole here with us. And now Malia.
Making her way to the ring from the Dominican Republic, this is Marty Belle.
Well, Brittany Nicole is joining us here to talk about this match, and instead now we're joined by Malia. MDM is here, which of course, as we know, stands for Modern Day Moolah.
That's right, because I'm the last of my generation that still acts as much like Moolah was the last of hers.
Okay.
From Backstreet USA, this is the Backstreet Beauty, Miranda Gordy.
As you know, at one time she was our women's champion. Miranda Gordy is here tonight to take on
Marty Belle.
Marty Belle, and this is the first time we've seen Marty Belle here. Your thoughts on our former champion, Miranda Gordy, Malia MDM?
I don't have any thoughts on Miranda Gordy. She's not worth a thought.
Okay.
I'm sick and tired of second generation thinking they can come in and live off of their daddy's names. It's just ridiculous.
I will say, Miranda Gordy seems to have made a name for herself, though, as she came into SWE Fury.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you'd have made that argument maybe a year ago, early on in her
I'll still
tenure
make
here.
that argument tomorrow. She hasn't paid her dues yet. She hasn't earned my respect yet.
Okay.
Marty Belle, on the other hand, she's got 12 years in this business. She's been everywhere, worked everywhere. She's been champions everywhere. If there's a competitor out there that would gain my respect, it would be Marty Belle.
Well, we are about to see her in action for the first time here in SWE Fury. Kevin, I notice you're being a little quiet on this subject here.
Well, I'm watching this, and she may have a point there.
Yeah, I mean, experience does count for something here in SWE Fury, and Marty Belle looks to be in great shape, but Miranda Gordy definitely tough. Got that Freebird blood running through her veins, and she's taking it to Marty Belle right now as we start this match off here on SWE Fury.
This is definitely a different side of Miranda from what I've been seeing. But there's the rookie.
So do you think that was just a rookie mistake?
I do. I think she underestimated Marty.
Marty having Miranda all kinds of tied up, turns it into a pin, a count of only one. And Miranda goes, wow.
Look at the tights.
Using the tights there.
That was kind of cool. I mean, that was totally illegal. I would never do something like that.
No, absolutely not. I never saw you do anything like that. And Miranda Gordy, wow.
Well, MD, I got to ask you something.
Yes, Kevin.
There got to be something Miranda has, because what I've noticed, second generation, something does rub off. But you're right. A lot of them come in with their father's name or mother's name and think they can just take over. This is going to be a test, don't you think?
It's going to be a test of Miranda's abilities out here today. I mean, like I said, Marty's been around. She's a tough competitor. She's great at what she does. She knows her stuff. I'm not saying Miranda doesn't have talent. She's just young. And I think that while she tries to make a name, she's doing the Freebird thing. She's living off the Gordy name.
Okay.
I mean,
I can understand that, but here's...
Blackjack Mulligan didn't, play favorites for Kendall or Barry. I didn't ever see Dusty playing favorites for Dustin. I know Cora Combs never played favorites for Debbie Combs.
Well, we were all young at one time. I remember when you first started, but you paid your dues. So basically you're saying she didn't pay her due.
She hasn't paid her dues yet, no.
Okay.
You know, she got the SWE belt from Jazz, but Jazz has had a long career. Jazz worked ECW and worked with people that of a caliber that isn't even out there anymore. So, you know, she was able to take advantage of some injuries that Jazz had and got the belt for SWE.
Well,
but you know, she lost to Christy James and has yet to retain to attain another title or get that title back. You know, I'm not saying Miranda doesn't have a future. I'll enjoy seeing her grow and what she does in this industry, but
what she lacks in technical expertise in the ring, she definitely makes up for in brute strength, though. That's one of the things that really sets Miranda apart, is just the toughness, the physicality. While technically maybe not as polished, she definitely brings the fight.
She brings the fight. She's a good street girl. She's a good street fighter. You can tell she's tough. But there's a lot more to being out there than just being tough. I'm not going to ever underestimate her, but...
Oh, wow. There she goes, locking her up, squeezing her again with that bear hug one more time. Oh, my gosh.
And that's something you don't see very often in women wrestling, a bear hug.
Nope, you don't see that anymore.
Oh, wow. Smashing her into that turnbuckle cover.
There's the potential. There's the thought process.
So you do see something in her.
Why she gave Marty a chance. That's the rookie.
And there you go. Marty took that chance and made the most of it.
That's right. She's got
Wait a minute. Blocks it.
Yep.
Comes back, forearm shot there. Very close. Got to watch for those punches, but there she goes. Oh, wow.
Beautiful move.
That was awesome.
That was a veteran's move,
that
like you said.
How important is it to you, the fact that the Teddy Long implemented and has actually put on order a new women's TV title belt?
You know, if I wind up with a belt around my waist, that's fine. I'm not here to attain belts. I'm here to make sure that the women going forward are worthy. There's no one like the veterans I had to work with out there. I'm it.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you see that?
Holy cow.
New winner of the match.
What?
The Bad Street Beauty.
Now there's a little bit of a bad street beauty that I can appreciate.
Gordy.
I don't know. I hate to question the decision of one of our referees, but...
Hey, if the ref didn't see it, she didn't do it.
Miranda, Marty went to roll her up. Miranda sat back up, but I don't believe that because of Miranda's foot, both the shoulders were down on Marty Belle. I don't know, a questionable call there.
Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Nigel Rabid of the Rabid Empire. This is Crimson and Jack Dane, the War King.
Well, there they are. They're back in SWE Fury. Last week, Teddy Long welcoming them back and then telling them they had a lot of work to do if they want to be in contention for those tag team titles. Jax and Crimson are back here in SWE Fury, and they're here with Nigel Rabid. What the hell are they thinking? Nigel beaming with pride. Look at him, it's like he just knows.
He knows he's got a pair of winners there, I think.
And this thing is getting underway. That entrance music hadn't even stopped. Jaden is out now. Asher's out. Right over the top rope.
Is that a DQ?
Well, the
Belle
match hasn't started. There's no bell. This thing isn't even a match yet. Referee Ben Scheinberg trying to get this thing started and does call for the bell. It rings now, and we do have a match. So in first is Jaden and Jax coming in. So I guess they're going to start off and be our legal men. And here we go. Into the corner goes Jaden. Jax in, ramming that shoulder into the midsection. Jaden firing up in the corner there. Forearms and back elbows going all around now, as Jax comes in with a headbutt to put a stop to all that nonsense. Oh no, Crimson holding now. Oh wow. Those ribs totally exposed and prone there. No way to protect himself. Jaden crumples into the corner. Look at that guy.
He's huge. He's huge.
Thick and muscular.
He knows how to wrestle too.
Good grief. Couple of elbows does nothing but anger Jax. Wow.
Throws him right into his corner. They've been keeping him in his corner.
Normally we'd say don't worry about trash talking the camera, but it seems like he has time, as he's pretty well managed to decimate Jaden already in the early going of this match. Crimson, the legal man now. They're working together though, and wow. Mowing over Jaden. Look at that guy, what a specimen.
I think they took what Teddy said last week to heart, that they're going to have to work themselves up the ladder. Oh,
good grief. That's over.
Wow.
It is over.
It's over before it started.
Of the match,
What a great showing, Bob.
and Jax, the War King.
Guessing Adam Asher never recovered from that initial assault. I don't even see him right now. And there you go, making a statement. Our Crimson and Jax, now a part of the Rabid Empire. I'm here with SWE Fury television champion Rodney Mack right now to get his thoughts on that steel cage match coming up later on tonight. Ryan Mantell, Max Castellanos squaring off inside the cage. Your thoughts, sir?
Oh, yes, as everyone knows, these two guys, they've been at each other's throats. They've been beating each other all over Texas. And tonight it ends in a steel cage match, which is one of the most deadliest and brutal matches in all of professional wrestling. And I can guarantee you, tonight in that steel cage, somebody is going to get hurt.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please clear the ringside area. Don't let it. Nice and easy. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, he is El Chingon de Texas, Max Castellanos.
Oh, welcome back here to SWE Fury. This thing is underway. These guys haven't even made it to the cage yet. Kevin Sullivan, Bob Mullen, joined by Nigel Rabid.
And this is exactly the problem that I've got with Moonshine Mantell. I mean, for God's sake, can't even let the man get into the cage, into the ring to do this proper cage match, and already just,
good grief. Oh, that chair that Castellano brought out here, wrapped in barbed wire, being used as a weapon by Moonshine Ryan Mantell. And this thing is, I guess, underway. They're not even in the cage yet.
I don't know that it could be considered on the way. I mean, don't you have to be in the cage for a cage match to start?
I would think so. Kevin Sullivan, the expert on this. Give us the best you can, the rules here, Kevin Sullivan.
You've got to be in the cage for the cage to start. Nigel is right about this. But the horrible thing is, these are two of the brightest stars for the future pro wrestling, and one of them or both of them aren't going to be the same when they get out of this cage.
That's a terribly sobering thought.
Well, now they are fighting outside the cage before they even have a chance to get in the ring. And we've shown you how far this goes back. And Castellano, let's not, there's fighting. Fighting is one thing. But Castellano is used as weapons. Let's recount some things here. TVs, leather straps, bleach. You name it, it's been used by Castellano as a weapon.
No.
Bob, don't forget he tried to light him on fire.
Okay,
Fire!
First of all, the bleach is a cleansing agent. He was trying to protect Moonshine Mantell from COVID-19.
The president said that too, right?
Yes, as a cleansing agent. It protects against COVID-19. That is exactly what Max Castellanos was doing, was trying to protect Moonshine. Fire is also a cleansing agent for a viral disease. So, no, all Max was doing was trying to protect Moonshine Mantell, and this is the thanks that he's gotten for it.
Can I make the most definitive statement right tonight? This isn't sports entertainment.
No, this is a
this is
a fight.
Texas wrestling. And Max is split up already, and that's what I was worrying about. This isn't going to stop. It's going to get worse as it goes on.
Mantell was thrown into those ring steps there. He might be bloodied on his own. Looks like a little bit there. I can't tell.
No, not yet.
They're going to the cage.
I think we're going to get there real soon.
Oh, no. They're in the cage now. This thing is underway officially, ladies and gentlemen. All we need is the bell to ring.
Where's Max going?
Oh, Max is going to go get his chair.
Oh.
Moonshine shouldn't have attacked from behind.
I thought he was going to go ring the bell for us.
No, he's got to be in the ring as well.
Oh! Spear, and Mantell is back. These two guys are fighting in the ring and now in the steel cage.
Ooh.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, that's how I lost the use of my right eye. One of those prongs that stick up got me.
Oh.
Head first into that steel cage. My goodness, this is what it's come to, guys.
And let's think about what we've seen. I mean, I believe all three of us were there when Max Castellanos utilized bleach as a cleansing agent to protect Moonshine Mantell.
You have a way of distorting the truth that is unlike any I've ever heard.
Have you ever asked Max Castellanos why he used bleach? Did you ever once ask?
See for a month. He had to have an eye patch. He couldn't see out of that eye for a month.
That's his fault for opening his eye. You don't open your eyes underwater if you know the water's contaminated. All Max was doing was trying to protect him. He was around all of those people in Irving, Texas, and you know about those people.
Oh, good grief. We're knee-deep in it right now, folks. I'm going to get out of this. Let's get back to what's going on in the ring, which is Mantell running head first into that cage. He was going for another spear, and sidestepping and providing a little extra momentum was Castellanos.
Brilliant maneuver by Castellanos.
I hate to say disparaging words but to the referee, but that chair doesn't need to be in the ring, does it?
I mean, do you want to take it away from Max Castellanos?
Yeah. Not me.
Yeah, so that's my. Oh! Turnabout, I guess, is fair play. Max Castellanos just waffling the head of Moonshine Mantell.
Great sights and sounds brought to you by our great crew here in SWE Fury.
And Castellanos climbing, trying to make his way out.
Up into the rafters here of Eddie Dean's ranch. A building that if they go ahead and tear it down tonight, it might actually help because going away. Last live event to be held in this building, folks.
And what a final hoorah it is for Eddie Dean's.
These guys are fighting at the top of the cage. High above the fans here. In downtown Dallas. And what a fall.
The year isn't over yet, and this is the feud of the year. Maybe the feud of the decade. These guys.
And the decade's barely started, and I don't think I could argue against that. I mean, this has been just amazing.
You know what the problem is? They're a mirror image of one another.
In several ways, I completely agree, but Max Castellanos using the great equalizer.
Yes. Bob, if you had to pick a winner, who would you pick right now?
I would say that Mantell is due a win. But you probably made the best statement I've heard referring to these guys, and it's kind of had me sitting over here in thought for quite a while, is that they're mirror images of each other. And maybe that therein lies the conflict, Kevin Sullivan.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know what happens when you try to put the two positive sides of the magnet together?
Right.
They repel each other. And that may be exactly what we're looking at right here. Castellanos, Mantell. Oh, wow.
Beautiful backstabber right in the middle of the ring.
I mean, every move they make isn't a wrestling move to pin somebody, it's to hurt. I mean, his back is not going to be right. Now he's going for the chair. He's trying to end the career. They both are trying to end each other's career, which is kind of sad.
Oh, good grief, right into the gut with the rim of that steel chair wrapped. And it looks like still at least one wire, that barbed wire, that was brought to the ring by Castellanos, but turned quickly into a weapon by Mantell. Double clothesline there. These two men fighting in this steel cage. This crowd, every one of them on their feet.
On their feet. I was just going to say that, Bob. Look at them. They're all in captive by this match, as we are.
As fights, as feuds, as these type of rivalries go, the entire thing has been captivating. It's been something that has drawn attention worldwide to SWE Fury. You know, we brought in a lot of big stars over the past year, but the thing that's brought in people to watch has been this feud here between these two guys. These two guys have been fighting and cutting a swatch all across Texas. And tonight, hopefully, closing the book on this.
And they've elevated each other.
Absolutely. You know, we brought in a lot of big stars in SWE Fury, but these two men right here, they are stars that made themselves within the ranks of SWE Fury.
I don't think anyone in their right mind could argue against that.
You're absolutely right, both of you. This is, people are going to say, well, I saw him when.
Right?
Spine buster there by Mantell.
Beautiful exclamation point.
Good grief. 1, 2. We almost had a 3 count of pin right in the middle of the ring.
And I see that Mantell has a little bit more energy tonight than he's had before. He's really, really reaching in. He wants this over with. He wants to walk out and be the better man.
Hey, if I could point out, too, guys, Mantell, going for a clean win right there with a pin in the middle of the ring. And in almost every instance, we've seen Castellanos using some sort of weapon, some sort of bleach, some sort of something to hurt and put Mantell out of the business. I know these guys have been fighting, but when it came to the match, Mantell tried to put an end to it there with a pin in the middle of the ring. And then of course, Castellanos doing the same thing there in return.
If you go back to when this originally started, it started with a chair shot with Mantell's head against the ring post. Took him out on a stretcher. And he's taken injury after injury, so has a Max. That's why I'm afraid that no matter what happens, I said this is like Ali Frazier, the third fight. Neither one of them came out of here that ended both their careers, basically.
Yes, a career-shortening match this is here in SWE Fury tonight.
Now, not to disagree, but I want to point out that the slamming of the head. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Beautiful reversal.
Oh,
no.
No.
That's barbed wire.
Oh. Steel chair, barbed wire, 2, 3. Oh. And the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Moonshine Mantell.
Wow. Ryan Mantell coming out victorious tonight here.
Who's this?
Somebody's opening the cage door. Who is that? I can't really tell.
It's Charlie. Yeah.
That's Charlie Haas. What is he doing?
He's
chaining.
He's chaining the cage door shut. What is he doing? Why is Charlie Haas here, and why is he chaining the door shut?
This doesn't bode well.
No. Mantell, after fighting, is trying to get back to his feet. Castellanos is out there laid out on his back with barbed wire all stuck in his back. What's going on here? Charlie Haas in
Charlie looks
stocking.
like he's sizing up Moonshine Mantell.
We're in a steel cage. It's now locked. Thanks to Charlie Haas.
Can someone come out here and stop this? This is not good.
Mantell just went through hell.
Oh, Charlie's got the chair. No, this isn't good.
Look, I've known Charlie for years. This is not a good situation for Moonshine Mantell to be in.
He shouldn't be in the. First of all,
wait a minute.
Oh, Rodney's here.
Who is that? Rodney Mack is in the ring now.
Oh,
Rodney Mack
good.
is here.
Good.
Hadn't anticipated that.
Well, we've got Rodney Mack in the ring. He pushes away Castellanos there, who's still reeling from that slam onto that chair wrapped in barbed wire. What are these guys doing in the ring, and what do they have to do with this? Rodney Mack in the ring, seeming to back off Charlie Haas.
If there's anybody on the roster that could give Charlie a run for his money, it's going to be Rodney Mack.
Yeah, wow, he's holding him off.
Charlie poking the beehive there. Not so sure that's the right thing to do. Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa!
Good God, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell is he doing?
Whoa!
Rodney Mack goes in for a hug there, and belly to
belly. Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
What is going on?
What is this?
What?
Come on! Send somebody down!
What is this crap?
This is not right!
Oh, Alex Morales down. What is this crap?
They're trying to end this kid's career. The three of them are trying to end this kid's career.
Castellanos couldn't do it on his own, huh? Couldn't do it on his own.
It's taken the three of them, got two champs.
Look, let's be honest, guys. If there's anybody that has proven that he is a challenger for,
referee Soda Hendrickson to try to calm things down. That doesn't take long to dispatch of him there as Haas goes to kicking him.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Rodney Mack slamming the referee. What is this? What the hell is going on?
Look, if there is anybody that was a threat to the World Television Championship, to the World Heavyweight Championship, who's Moonshine Mantell. This is just smart tactics.
They're trying to crush the serpent in the egg, that's for sure.
We have a mess in the ring. We have referees who are knocked out. We have a beaten and battered Ryan Mantell. We have Rodney Mack showing his true colors here tonight.
But let's not overlook one thing, Bob. Mantell did win the match, but he paid a very heavy, heavy price. I think these guys, I don't know what joined them together except greed and envy.
Well,
two of the deadly sins.
Mantell may have won the match tonight, but I fear that whatever these three guys are doing together here in this ring has just started a war.
Right.
Oh,
they're just stomping a mud hole in them.
Oh.
Now, it seems that Mantell's going to have to be carried out of here as these three guys in the ring, Castellanos, Rodney Mack, and Charlie Haas. Two of these guys are champions. SWE Fury heavyweight champion. And now is that Salina de la Renta in the ring right now?
Yeah.
What is she doing in there?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Please bow down and welcome Privilege.
Privilege?
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean the three of them are together?
What does it mean? And who are these people? What are they doing here?
This is the joining of the crazies. Is this what it is?
I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope to get some explanation from this.
If you all didn't understand what she said, this is the baddest faction in pro wrestling right now. You got Red Dog, Rodney Mack, Mack Castellanos. You have the real world champion, Charlie Haas. And you have the brains. You have Salina. Bow down because we are known as the Privilege.
Wow.
I am completely baffled.
This is going to turn SWE Fury upside down.
And I've never heard Nigel Rabid speechless. Thoughts, sir?
All I know is this bodes very poorly for a lot of people.
Even you, maybe, Nigel.
It's very kind you're concerned, Mr. Sullivan.
Ominous words there from Kevin Sullivan, and an ominous sight in the ring as these four have joined together. Castellanos, De La Renta, Haas, and Mack. Privilege is now a thing here in SWE Fury.